Hey everybody, we're back for another Monday on Main Street. I'm here with Rachel Jones of Engel & Volker, and I'm Adam Delmonica with Movement Mortgage. What we wanted to talk to you today is about some of the offer situations that we're running into with prospective buyers who are found a property and putting in an offer. So something that is often discussed and comes up quite a bit, and there's different ways to skin the cat and different ways to present the offer, is how you handle the inspection. So I've had buyers put in no inspection, full inspection, inspection thresholds, inspection for informational purposes only. So Rachel, can you kind of break down the differences and the pros and cons and kind of how you advise clients in a market as competitive as this?
We'll talk about different inspection scenarios. So obviously you could waive an inspection and make sure my client really understands what that means, that you are not getting out of this transaction unless we have an appraisal issue or you get denied your mortgage once you remove the inspection contingency. However, I do not like, and especially as a listing agent, I do not like the informational purposes only as a listing agent or as a buyer agent, because what happens is the inspector comes in and does his job, what he's supposed to do, inspect, creates like a 40-page report of every single little thing wrong with the property, and the buyer reads it, they get overwhelmed, and they're like, oh my God, I have so much to do and I can't negotiate anything, so they get nervous and they just back out. Or even though you said you weren't going to ask for repairs, now you ask for repairs.
Right, and you're already in the transaction, so as a listing agent, what are you going to do? Put it back on the market?
Yeah, and when that happens as a listing agent, like, you know, our goal is to always try to keep the deal together. So if there's something crazy that came up and we really need to, like, I need to go back to my seller client and be like, listen, I know they said that they weren't going to ask for anything, but this is what's going on. Let's try to keep the deal together. I would at least ask for it as opposed to just shut it down and like back out completely. Another scenario that I've used successfully in the past is an inspection threshold. So meaning that we're not going to ask for anything unless there's a single defect that is in excess of $5,000, $10,000. So, you know, for an electrical outlet that's missing a switch plate or a little leak that's in the, you know, the basement sink or something like that, we're not going to nitpick and ask for every single little thing. But if there's something there of substance, then yes, we absolutely want to ask for it.
So something structural or roof or big plumbing issues, big ticket items.
My goal is to always to retain those clients after I sold them one house, and to keep in touch and always be there for them, so that way when they have another real estate transaction that they need, or a friend or family, you know, they know that we advise them well and they can trust us and they'll come back to us.
Yeah, so you just have their best interest in mind from start to finish, and it's really case by case, but that's why I got to contact you.
Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to reach out. You can either contact us directly or send us a message.
Thanks
Talk
so
to you
much.
soon.